Hey, so let's talk about why you keep ending up in the same situations. Dealing with the same problems and saying, I swear I'm done for like the 50th time. Yeah, we're talking about our behavior patterns, heavy on the hour because I still do it. I do it every day. You know how we tell ourselves we're going to change? I'm not going to text them back. And you do it. I'm going to start fresh Monday. Oh, it's still the weekend. I'm going to start fresh Monday, and we don't. I'm done arguing with people, and we argue again. We do the back and forth. And, we're not broken. You're just repeating behaviors or familiar behaviors because our brain loves comfort, right? And even when the comfort is chaotic, it's what we're used to, right? So your brain is like, let's do what we've always done. And you're like, yeah, even though it stresses you out or it makes you uncomfortable, but yet you don't know that you're uncomfortable, right? Because you're so used to doing it. So essentially, you're comfortable, but it puts you in uncomfortable situations. Not making sense? I hope so. So now, why do we stay in these patterns, right? People repeat behaviors when they're scared of the unknown. We don't know how this change is going to impact the relationships that I've built. People are afraid of outside validation, things of that nature, right? Wanting a different outcome without changing the input. So yeah, I want to lose that weight, but I'm not trying to go to the gym. Yeah, I want to change my job or, learn something new, but I'm not trying to pick up that book, right? So lastly, maybe we're used to surviving instead of living, living with that intentionality. And I know we've heard that time and time again, being intentional. And it's like, how, And if you grew up around instability, mess, drama, or just figure it out, your brain learned to operate in survival mode. So calm feels unfamiliar. Peace feels suspicious. You're not choosing chaos. Your nervous system thinks chaos is normal, you know? So the key is not perfection. It's just awareness. We want to recognize that negative behavior, right? Which I'm sure, like I said before, all of us are used to hearing that. We've heard it time and time again, but it's the how. So next time you're about to repeat a behavior, you pause and you're like, do I actually want this, or am I doing it because I'm used to it? So we have an easy behavior to think about is grabbing coffee in the morning, right? But I mean, everybody drinks coffee in the morning, but it's something that you want to stop doing. Unplug the coffee pot. Hide the Keurig, what are they called? Those. Hide those. Even if you buy it in the morning, think before you leave to buy the cup of coffee. You know what I mean? We can stop ourselves in those instances where we're just like, hold on, maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay. So one tiny different action breaks the whole cycle. And how do I know? Because I'm not going to sit here and tell you that something works without me actually doing it. So you don't have to flip your life upside down. Just choose differently once a day. Small steps still count, even if they're very dramatic and tired. So a good example for me is, for instance, one of the things I'm trying to do is perfect my Spanish. When I wake up in the morning, nothing is in English. I don't want to hear anybody in English. I don't want to talk to anybody that speaks English. Even though, there's no choice, but I put myself, place and put at the same time. I put myself in situations where I have absolutely no choice but to listen to, speak, and write in the language that I am intending to learn, right? So with all of that being said, deep breath in. I'm gonna do this with you because it works. In the very beginning, or years ago, really, I thought guided meditation it just didn't work for anybody. That was my personal opinion until I started doing it on my own, right? So deep breath in Exhale the version of you that kept settling. I'm laughing because it actually works. I'm gonna do this one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale the version of you that kept settling. That is that just feels like a weight lifted off my shoulders. If you ask me, okay, you're rewriting your patterns one choice at a time, and we're going to do it together.